Hello and welcome to another Blockbuster walkthrough. Today we're going to be going through level 4, Mega Block. As you can see, I have Ultraviolet's hands worn today, and you can look at the rug down here and see exactly what I need to find. Looks like we need to go to zone 1, 2, and 5 to find the remaining tourist cubes. So we're going to go through that route, and this level is pretty unique. This is probably the most unique level in our game. This one you need to rush to find the generator. So when you get into the level, you're going to be prompted by a creepy robot voice that's saying, you need to get to the tubes. Well, that message isn't for you, that message is for the humans. What you need to do is you need to pull the generator before that timer on the tower goes to 0. If it goes to 0, you get ejected, you die, and you have to start over again. So, we'll smash and bash our way through. Let's try to pick up the speed as opposed to other levels. This one you really are in a hurry, so you want to make sure you grab that generator before you forget that you have to pull the generator. More times than I can count, I've always died because I was too distracted by smashing instead of doing what I'm supposed to do, and that is being a giant monster, destroying the city, and pulling the generator. And the cool thing with this level, with every level, is the theme. This one is a Cyberpunk theme, so you're going to see flying cars, you're going to see Matrix-themed people, you're going to see Tron-themed people, you might even see a Back to the Future-inspired car flying around, and you can just grab the cars right out of thin air. Nothing's going to stop you. You can grab them, you can punch them, you can grab them and throw them off the ledge, you can grab them and eat them. Do whatever you need to do to get big. And since we're using Ultraviolet, Ultraviolet has a pretty cool ability. Once you reach full size, or any size for that matter, you can release your special power at any moment when you have a Carnage bar full. You obviously are a little bit more vulnerable the smaller you are. So it's wise to use that when you feel you'll be able to replenish your health quickly. So we're going to use Ultraviolet's ultimate. Check it out. We're going to ascend up in the air. You're going to see this cyclone form around you, and then we're going to launch it. And there it goes! They're all dead again. Yeah, so we're going to go through, and once we find the generator, it's going to stop the timer. When the timer stops, the walls will be able to be broken. That means that you can go up to either the left or right side of the wall and punch it, and now you'll be able to climb. So this level uses a lot of climbing. We need to climb from zone to zone in order to get to the top.
Attention.
When we get up to the next platform, we're going to start seeing enemies. And enemies are going to come in 3 forms in this level. The first form are the rocket troopers, and they're little robot guys carrying a bazooka in between them. And those guys come out through these things right here. As you can see, we have these drop ships. They're going to come in at the beginning of each zone. And this is an achievement, so you want to make sure you rush over here as quickly as possible. They're going to drop the humans and they're going to fly away. Well, you don't want them to get away because that's an achievement. You want to kill those drop ships as well. There's going to be a series of drop ships per zone every time you enter a zone. So the first time that you enter a zone, you'll see 2 drop ships. Again, when you go to the next zone, you'll see another 2 drop ships. And by the time you reach the last zone before the boss fight, there should be 3 drop ships for you to destroy. make sure when you're climbing, you're paying attention to what's above you. I'm sure you can hear the falling sound effects. If you look up, you'll see these green boxes. Those are garbage cans. In the future, nobody knows what to do with their garbage. So they just dump it off the side of their building. And that's what we have here. So be careful not to get hit in the head by a dumpster. If you get hit in the head by a dumpster, you're gonna fall. So, we want to make sure that we're managing these guys because they dispense quite a bit of rocket troopers. And the rocket troopers are hard to see. You want to make sure that you want to get those guys and kill them because they can sneak up on you and do some damage if you're not expecting it. The second enemy you need to worry about are the drone ships. So the quadricopters that are flying around. These guys, they come, they work like the helicopters in Mount Sakura. So they're going to come, they're going to hover, they're going to fire missiles at you, then they're going to fly away and then come back around again. So you want to make sure you get those guys as soon as possible. They could be a little sneaky as well. When you kill the quadricopter, a little robot character will pop out. And the little robot characters work for Kitech. They're Kitech assets, they're Kitech, android robots here to protect and serve Kitech's interests, not the people's interests. So make sure you get a glimpse as to what they have to say as well, because they have some pretty fun dialogue. Right here, folks, I'm doing exactly what I said earlier in the video. I'm distracting myself and I'm playing around with all these blocks and I'm not getting to where I need to be. Let's see if I can get to it in time. Oh my god, 1 second left on the clock. I swear I didn't do that on purpose. This was by accident and I just got super lucky and saved myself a ton of frustration. Let's keep smashing and bashing our way through, and we're going to move on up. Let's go. Let's get up there. Remember, keep your eye on the falling debris. You don't want to get hit in the head. If you get hit in the head, you're going to fall, and you're going to die, and you have to start over again. So let's keep going. And we're making our way up to this last zone before the boss zone, where we're going to deal with the third enemy, and that is a moving turret. So you're familiar with the turrets in level 2. You're familiar with the turrets in the secret zone of level 2. These are just the wall-mounted guns. So these ones are just moving back and forth. All you have to do is just take them out. Normally, they should die. Normally, like everything else. But again, we are at the zone right before the boss zone. So this one is going to get a little tricky. We have to make sure that we take care of every enemy before moving on. Otherwise, they are going to bombard you. You are going to have a bad time. And you might also forget to pull the generator. You want to make sure you do all that. And I learned my lesson from last time. This time I get to the generator with plenty of time remaining. Whew. Man, this bridge piece is looking nice, but it would look nice over there. And I just took out somebody. Well, they were having a bad day already. Alright. Time for the boss fight. The one and only boss fight on level 4 is a giant spider mech, and he does not like you. So, when you get up to this level, you're going to be met with the boss. You're going to be also greeted with three drones. Best way to take care of this boss fight is to take out those drones first. They act as crowd control, and they are there to distract you and keep you from fighting the boss. They are going to kill you, so you want to make sure you take those bad boys out as quickly as possible. They are super annoying. When the boss is patrolling around the top of the tower, he is going to remain far away from you and fire javelin missiles at your location. If he gets close to you, he will fire a shotgun blast in your position. So you want to make sure that you want to defend yourself from this guy. How do we do that? We have to keep our distance. We have to close the gap by stunning him with a block. You see the shield? All we have to do is take a block, throw it at the shield, and it gets disengaged. And now we can run on in there and take him out. You want to punch him. You have to punch him like 8 times. Keep going. Because if you wait too long, he's going to turn back on, he's going to explode, and then he's going to charge at you. So you want to make sure you get the hits in that you need, and then run away. Because watch what's about to happen. As soon as I run away, he's going to get back up. And there he goes. He's aiming, and then he's charging at me. And he charges at me really fast, so you want to make sure you get out of his way as quickly as possible. All you have to do is just this. So just hit him with a block, punch him, punch him, punch him, punch him, punch him, and then get out of the way, because he's coming your way. He is coming at you fast. And we'll just finish this up here. We'll destroy the boss. We'll get transported back to the start zone. We'll check out our score. And check that out. I got the Tourist Cube achievement, so we can head back into the bedroom. Yay! Let's go look at the cool prizes we got. Check that out. Yeah, check that out. We got that widget right there. Mega Block. The Mega Block Tourist Cube achievement. I wonder what we're gonna get. Let's go over to the prize chute. Let's open it up and let's crack open this gift. Alright, check it out. We got a snow globe. This one's a Mega Block themed snow globe. Each level has its own themed snow globe. So make sure that you collect those tourist cubes, because when you go on vacation, you have to bring back a souvenir. And what better souvenir than a snow globe? Alright everyone, we hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing Blockbuster. Thank you for your support. Thanks a lot.